name is Joseph Mbiriri mining under Mbiriri Mines with my business name as Ruby Right Dealers and Prospectors. Mining, and I have some mines here in Kuranze and also in Taita Taveta. My favorite gem is ruby, but I also have a spinel deposit and rhodolite and this tourmaline. I started as an artisanal miner many years ago, maybe over 40 years ago. I chose to make a career in mining. It was not easy those many years ago. The roads were not very favorable. But over time, we have been able to also influence the mining roles within the industry. And now, as we speak now, they are a bit conducive. Therefore, I was able to initially, I was employed as an artisan many years ago, as I told you. Then after that, that's when from savings, I started doing prospecting here way back in 1978. And that's how I started doing some rhodolite. I have very good rhodolite from those deposits. But unfortunately, it was not paying well. So I ventured into savorite mining in 1995. I also have a spinel mine in Taita Taveta. It's one of the best. It is still, I've been able to develop it because that is also where mining business should go, just like property development. One can develop a mine and then can be able to sell or get joint ventures. I already have now a joint venture in the spinel mine, and work is starting very, very soon with a reputable international mining company. And I'm also developing ruby. I'll be able to show you it's not very far, and I have some samples here I'm still developing and maybe looking for the right investor. But for this tourmaline, this is what we actually, this is where we get our bread and butter from, because once we mine, we can get maybe in quantities that we can market to local and international dealers. And that's how we are surviving. I have about 20 to 25 miners spread within the different deposits. But mostly I am a hands-on person. So once we are working on those deposits, I have to be there. And when I'm not there, maybe sometimes we have to give those people off so that we can be able to manage the mines properly. I don't have any women worker except for my wife, who is my co-partner. We work together. She takes care of some sectors. I also take care when I'm looking at the others. It is difficult for women. The conditions here are harsh, as you can see. It is very, very far from civilization. There is no water, and it's generally difficult for women. But these days, they have started venturing, but only maybe in the brokerage business, because it's maybe a bit easier. They are able to do some brokerage. But for actual mining, very few women are mining. Yeah, I would, but maybe in a remote area like this one, it is a bit dicey. In that we have men and women who would be very far from their families, and that would be a setback to the company if some relationships develop in the mines. We face various challenges. One is finance. It's very, very difficult. No bank will lend you money with a mining certificate. The mining certificates were usually 1 year. We have robbed. The law has been changed. Maybe one can get even 21 years, but still the bank does not accept this, because mining in Kenya is not an in thing. Very few people know that there are mines and viable deposits in Kenya. So there is need for government to sensitize people and also to market Kenya as a mining destination. There is work to do, more so in gemstone mining. We have challenges from wild animals. Initially, we had this area was invested with a lot of lions. Now lions are no more. I don't know where they have migrated to, but there used to be. Maybe the area is not very conducive right now for elephants, but for lions. But we have a lot of elephants here when it is rainy season. There is a lot of elephants. We have a tank there that was gold by an elephant, and we have to put it up there, otherwise you have nowhere to store water. Yeah. Very, very poisonous snakes. They are there, but we live and let live. So we don't touch. The snakes are not aggressive. No snake will hear you and then come to you. No, the snakes will not attack, so we also do not attack. Once you see a snake and it's on its way, you leave it, it goes and you go your own way, but snakes are there. I'd say as a miner who started from very low, there is hope in mining, because I've been able to raise 4 children, to take them through school. I am still surviving. I'm not starving. So I wouldn't say that mining is a bad occupation. At around, I was 20. I would like to highlight on open cast mining, especially more so in tourmaline deposits in Kuranze, because the norm is very easy. You get a lot of alluvial initially, but a lot of it is left untouched and untapped, without anybody knowing. As I have described earlier, this mine, the alluvial, we only got about 2 kilos of tourmaline initially, and therefore we thought it's not it is not viable, and we left it lying low for many years, until such time that maybe tourmaline came into the market, and then we came and tried, and fortunately, after maybe working for about a month, we were able to get 60 kilos. Within 60 kilos a month, that was a good start, and the deposit is quite promising. As your people have already seen, we have identified now the main reef, and it is going deep. We are sure it is going. It is a mine. It is a mine that has a very, very long life.